Electricity is expensive right now, and it looks like it's going to get much, much worse. Thankfully, if you've got an Xbox console, so a Series S or X, or even an Xbox One S or X, you could save quite a lot of money per month just by turning one feature on that was recently updated. So normally an Xbox console goes into standby when you turn it off, and this means it can do fancy things like the instant resume thing, it can boot up really quickly, it can download updates while it's turned off, all of that fancy stuff. But this comes at a cost. It uses quite a lot of energy. In the standby mode, the Xbox Series X uses about 11 to 13 watts of power, and the Xbox Series X is the one that uses the most, the others use a little bit less than that. If you left that on 24 hours a day, all the time, that would cost you nearly £5 a month at current electricity prices. I do love these features, but say if Microsoft were charging you a subscription for like £4 or £5 a month, would you still pay for them? You can switch the Xbox to an energy saving mode, which changes the way standby works, and it ends up only using 0.5 watts. And this is available on all of the Xbox consoles from the Xbox One S all the way to the Xbox Series X, and that works out to be about 20 pence a month. That's an absolutely massive saving. So to switch the mode on, all you need to do is start up your Xbox, press the guide button, go to the profile tab, then down to settings, go to general, then sleep mode and startup, then turn the energy saving mode on and you're done. This does mean you'll lose the ability to instantly resume games, and when you boot up your Xbox each time, it'll take a few seconds, maybe like 20 or 30 seconds to get going, but saving that money and energy could be much more important to you. Of course, there are other ways to save energy and money off your bills. If devices don't have a fancy standby mode, just make sure they're turned off when you're not using them. Make sure you don't leave your PC on all day if you don't really need to. Anything that uses a lot of energy, maybe try to use it off peak hours. Speak to your government representative and ask why energy companies are recording record profits while there's families having to decide whether or not they're going to pay their energy bills or, feed their families. Or if you're in the UK, ask why the new Prime Minister's solution to the energy crisis is something that's going to massively benefit large businesses and landlords of multiple properties while indebting everyone else and not touching energy company profits one bit. You're being robbed.